boy be cheat on miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On a hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add Nick say.
Hello everyone, it's the Black Barbie representing the Hit Squad all the way from Ohio. So please like, share, and subscribe.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Look. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas say they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, you will 5 us. Niggas switched up like a bitch, say they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real. All that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills. Till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth, and new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only rhyme cause they mooching off you. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off them. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that K. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands. Long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga to the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause this real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done kill something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking joy to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and think it's shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, and I spend my money on my own time. Bitch! I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Hitter, and this is Hit Squad TV. Let's get into it, man. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the building, man. We got Liquid in the building. We got lovely lady in the building. We got Lakita. We got Miss Nelly. What it do? What's going on with you? We got the OG of the clique, Black Barbie, in the building. We got Cornelius Jones in the building. Man, we got Lil Miss Muffin in the building. We got my dog Key up in the building. Hey, I salute you all, fam. And I salute those in the bushes. I hope everybody had a good day and everybody's prospering and, safe and sound. Plus size baddie in the building. What's up with it, family? Man, it's been a minute. Good to see you in the chat, man. Man, listen. This Jay-Z thing, boy, this thing is sprouting a life of its own. You feel me? My goodness. These folks, this is looking like the whole Diddy situation, y'all. I hate to say that for Jigga, but this looking like the Diddy situation. Glenn, what it do? Salute, fam. What's going on with you, man? I mean, the situation is so dire that I heard that Jigga hopped on a jet and left the country. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. If that's the case, it gotta be something to this. It gotta be something to it. The story about the woman getting abducted 7 times or whatnot. I call cap on that, but hey, man, listen, you hadn't heard no response from Jay-Z. You hadn't heard no response from his wife. Pusha T been crickets. Ain't nobody talking, fam. All the noise is on the other side. And his biggest op, the woman that been yelling and screaming to anybody that wanted to hear it for the last, I want to say, year and a half, Nicki Minaj, she is going in. And she got a newfound sense of strength. She got new partners. She got the whole MAGA movement, fam. So this shit it's getting wicked. It's getting wicked for Jigga, man. Angel the real boss, Dotson John. What's going on, man? Yeah, man. Nicki Minaj done went back and brought out the reinforcements. Everybody was looking at Nicki Minaj on these sit downs with Charlie Kirk's wife and coming out and showing her love and support for the MAGA movement, and she supposed to got this gold card from Trump and all of this type stuff. And folks were like, what the hell going on with Nicki Minaj? But wow, when it all unfolded, oh, she the big dog in the building. She was looking like the town crier, the town idiot, just yelling at the top of her lungs just 6 months ago when she was talking about Rock Nation this and Rock Nation that, and they doing this, and I ain't making no more music, and all these insults that she was hurling out at Jay-Z. Well, family, everything's coming to fruition, and this ain't looking good for Jigga. We gonna get into it, man. Heard what it do, man. You gotta get your whatchamacallit. You gotta get your account straight, bruh. Get your avatar up there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get into this one though. Hey, we starting out with South Florida finest with the business, Nino Brown, man. Yeah, man, y'all lock in, y'all hit that like button if y'all hadn't hit the like button. And fam, we're just gonna vibe out for a little bit, man. It's your boy Hitter, man. It feel good to be back on prime time, Jack. Y'all show your boy some love.
Let me tell you something. Whenever you make a deal with the devil, you always get used and thrown to the wolves once he no longer could use your ass no more. Now, Kanye been trying to warn us about Jay-Z, but y'all thought he was crazy. Check this shit out.
You take people like Jay-Z and fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people, so how the fuck they gonna stand up? for our people. You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best for somebody else?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, they told the truth. They go to jail.
Hey, everybody thought bro was crazy. Everybody thought bro was out his mind. He ain't do nothing but make good shoes. But Kanye West been telling y'all a whole lot for a long time. Kanye said, Jay-Z, don't send your shooters after me. Y'all remember that? He did a show in Sacramento and had a nervous breakdown, stopped the concert, and went to venting about Jay-Z. Rihanna stopped making music because she couldn't get out the deal that she was locked in with Jigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on here, and a lot of this stuff is starting to make sense. You know, I know a lot of y'all have been wanting to see this man brought to some form of justice. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like this is the time and this is the place. Boy, I tell you, karma is spinning the block on old Jigga. All the black balls, you feel me? All the black balls from Oshino and Sparks, Benny Siegel, Petey Crack, all them dudes. The only person he never blackballed that didn't sign with him was Lil Wayne, you know. And Pusha T, Lord have mercy. And the rant he did was about Jay and Pusha T. Absolutely. See, Pusha T, twin brother, he knew better. He bowed out. I believe it was getting a little bit too crazy for Malice. So Malice just said, you know what? I'm cool on the industry. Pusha T stuck with it. He stuck with it. So it's looking crazy. We got Chevy Blue in the building, man. We got Sharon Webster. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all hit that like button.
You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Liars are now the face of our culture.
I'm just sitting here trying to figure out something. How in the hell Jay-Z in the Diddy files, he in the Epstein files, and he in the Weinstein files, but he ain't never been locked up in the FBI files?
Hey, that's a whole lot of association and fraternizing with niggas that got a whole bunch of nefarious activity going on. I'm just saying, he got a point. Man, Big G, what it do, man? Say he gave Lil Wayne money on his taxes for his home. He liked Wayne. He wanted to sign Wayne bad. You know what I'm saying? But I believe Birdman, you know, they tried to put a little, they stopped it. They stopped it. You know what I'm saying? But they came to a mutual agreement and they friendly. But you know what we was talking about this time last year when everybody was dun, 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 and crip walking and shit. Niggas was like, hey, Lil Wayne's supposed to be on that stage in the dome. And that didn't happen. Nicki Minaj was yelling back then and she yelling now. Yeah, they friendly. But when it came to giving him that big stage, he passed on Weezy. So, yeah, man, this shit is crazy.
He is the president of entertainment for the NFL Super Bowl board. He done won Grammys. He done did films. He is labeled the greatest rapper of all time, and he definitely the richest. Well, today, the news broke out that Jay-Z is in the Epstein file. And when that news broke headlines, Jay-Z jumped his ass on his jet and fled the country. His whereabouts are unknown.
This nigga pulled a little dirt, bruh. Hey, man. Lil Durk, Russell Simmons, Yo Gotti. He might be sitting between Yo Gotti legs getting his hair braided. Who knows? You know, these boys just a tad bit awkward.
Currently at this moment. Check this shit out.
Jay-Z and Pusha T were named in the 2019 FBI crisis intake form released today in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Son, what's going on? I'm going to read to y'all what it says. On July 10th, 2019, Blank called the FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. They provided the following information. In approximately 1994, Blank revealed herself as a past victim of abuse by Epstein, described the abuse occurred during parties, further identified as friends of Blank. In approximately 1996, Blank resided with Blank in Blank. An unknown man abducted Blank from her home when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, Jay-Z. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Blank, Blank believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida.
If that indeed happened, boy, I tell you, that had to be pretty painful because that boy looked like he got some real live gorilla fingers. That Weinstein, yeah, them some weird looking fellas. And they look like they into a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? A little kink. You feel me?
Right there. Now, before you get in the comments and say, it say Weinstein touched her, not Jay-Z, the first thing you got to consider is why Jay-Z even in the room with an underage girl that goddamn bucket naked with Weinstein in the first place. Why he went goddamn Epstein and Weinstein? You know them people, them light-skinned people, love to grab you when you about to get hot. Jay-Z was about to get hot, and they knew that, so they grabbed him. Then you got to ask yourself this. If Jay-Z seen all that shit going down, why he ain't help the little girl? Why he just sitting there looking like a goddamn camel? It don't make no sense.
Hold up, man. What?
Sitting there looking like a goddamn camel.
This here? What these two got in common? Like, for real, what these two got in common, man? This don't even make no sense. You know? I don't know. Strange bedfellows. J-Rail, what's going on with you, man? Salute to you.
It don't make no sense. Everybody on earth got a conscience. And that's your alarm clock in your mind that tell you what to do. And you telling me the same Jay-Z that got daughters and sons to this day in that room and ain't do nothing? Think about it. Make it make sense. Carry on.
Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awaking each time in an opulent indoor setting. Blank suffered from abuse on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being abused by Epstein. On each occasion, Blank believed she was drugged, clouding her memory. Blank attributed the drugging as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers, whom she described as persons who established friendships with the victim. Among her handlers, Blank identified the artist Pusha T.
Right there. Pusha T out there trying to push up on some R. Kelly jelly. What in the hell be going on in Hollywood? Carry on.
This is a weird...
That's crazy as hell. OG Chevy Rider, what's going on? Man. So basically, Push been up here, you know, telling these folks, you know how the handlers do. Hey, what's going on? It's gonna be all right. If there's anything you need, you let me know. If I can help you in any way possible, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sort of like what Diddy Homeboys was doing. Always keeping up with Cassie. Always keeping up with the young lady that was working for Bad Boy. You know, Diddy would be the bad guy, and then these dudes would come in and kind of smooth it out, be the velvet glove around the iron fist, so to speak. Yeah, man, these boys, they play a cold game, Jack.
Mix of people. In approximately 2007, Blank attended a party, Blank, following invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down the street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in abuse. Blank claimed to have additional information of other persons involved in the enterprise and information related to the racketeering conducted in support of trafficking. Blank her believed she was under surveillance and stalked at the direction of the people involved in the abuse. Blank confirmed she was not suffering from any mental illness. Bruh, this is wild. This is wild. There's been so much going on, and they finally released 3 million more documents today. And this was not on my bingo card.
Now, something about this shit here don't sound right. Cause you telling me that you realize these folks putting something in your drink and you still drinking it every time they bring it to your bald head ass. Even after the fact that you've been doped up the first time.
7 times. 7 times. Boy, what West Indian Archie said to Malcolm X on that movie, I ain't drinking out piss with you. I ain't drinking nothing. Don't give me nothing. What's wrong with you? Every time I get a drink, I wake up in a whole nother state. That shit don't make good sense. Enroll, what's going on with it, man? Hey, man, the lights looking frail, man. Y'all help your boy out, man. Let's go.
Ain't lining up. It sounds like she was starstruck and probably liked what was going on and made her plan to come out later to get her a check from these billionaires. What's even crazier is how Jay-Z was out here beefing with Nas and Cameron and all these rappers. He was beefing with 50 Cent, throwing diss tracks, throwing shots, knowing damn well you in the Epstein file. Boy, that's nasty work. 50 Cent somewhere right now in a meeting with Tubi trying to put their goddamn documentary out. I know he got there. He worked harder than the devil. Nicki Minaj somewhere warming up her goddamn Twitter, but she still ain't talking about her goddamn brother and what he did, but she gonna talk about this shit here. You already know. And Jaguar right about to pop out with a goddamn interview telling everybody she told you first. And see, the creepiest part about Jay-Z is Jay-Z relationship history. He was dating Aaliyah when she was 16 and he was 26. Then after Aaliyah died, he turned 27 and ended up marrying a 16-year-old Beyonce. He ain't no different from R. Kelly, but somehow he was able to sweep it up under the goddamn couch. This some weird shit, but it get weirder. The lady that he had that son named Ramir from is dead. And they say Jay-Z had something to do with that, allegedly. So when this story got out, media grabbed it and ran with it. But Jay-Z got his high-powered attorney to do some serious damage control, and people peeped what was going on. Check this shit out.
Oh, I really went back on the Shade Room page. They deleted the post about Jay-Z being in the Epstein files. They deleted the post. So this only proves that Nicki been right all along. When it comes to him and whatever he got going on, and when anybody speak out about him, they get stuff deleted off the social media.
Stop it right there. Y'all know Nicki get on that goddamn pink dope and go to talking some shit. But she do know how them higher uppers play because she used to be down with their program. So she definitely ain't lying about how these people will exhaust their money, their power, and their resources to remove your ass physically or social medially. Think about what I'm saying. Carry on.
Now, I don't know if y'all remember the psychic lady who was speaking about Jay-Z and his family. And she was saying, like, in the next 3 years, you're going to see a lot of stuff going on with them. Now, y'all know this is the beginning of 2026. And today is February 1st. Those people is working overtime. They getting shit deleted off of Instagram, off the social media as we speak. So that right there can only show y'all and tell y'all what's really going on. And the lady was like, it's going to be all kind of stuff in the next 3 years. She said she even seen suitcases like him and his family packing up to go live in another country. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, towards the middle or the end of last year, y'all was hearing about they went and bought this land in another country. Now, y'all make this stuff make sense.
Stop it right there. I don't believe in psychics, but I do believe this. Yesterday, Jay-Z fled the country in his jet, just like when Diddy was in this situation and he fled. Jay-Z just fled. He must got a call for they finna come for your ass. As of right now, his whereabouts is unknown. They say even Beyonce don't even know where Jay-Z at. He gone.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy. If Beyonce don't know where he at, that's a problem. And you know what's so crazy about that? I would have thought that they'd have called Beyonce on the carpet before Jigga. I guess I was wrong. Both of them had demonic as hell. But yeah, Jay got problems. He got real big fish to fry.
Carry on.
And she said it's going to be some type of case that's going to go on, and he's going to be tied up to somebody, a name that a lot of people is not expecting. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think about this? Y'all let me know in the comments.
Stop it right there. What if everybody boycotted the NFL until they cut ties with Jay-Z? What if? What if y'all Queen B filed for divorce in the morning behind this to protect her and her daughter brand? What if? Jay-Z cooked. This situation is probably gonna get him cancer if he don't clear this up with some kind of exoneration. Now, mind you, this allegedly happened in 1996. And Jay-Z was on the ride because Tupac just got killed. So he definitely was on the scene and getting established in hip-hop. So we definitely can't say he was broke back then. He might have wasn't a billionaire, but he definitely wasn't broke. And the real question is, why was Jay-Z affiliated with these pedos? It don't matter how much money somebody got. If I see them doing wrong shit, weird shit, fake shit, or any kind of shit that I ain't okay with, I don't want to be around or in no kind of business that they involved in.
Weird bedfellows, I'm telling you. Paula Hall, what going on? Salute to you. Said Pimp C and DMX tried to tell us about Jay-Z. Absolutely. Absolutely. Neither one of them liked him. Jay-Z and DMX was a hell of a combination rap-wise. But, you know, Jay-Z kind of separated himself from all the bros, including Dame Dash. Dame Dash, you need to find your way to Art of Dialogue. Art, you need to get this interview because I would love to hear what Dame Dash got to say about all of this. That's real, Emerald. Everything is coming to light. This shit is crazy.
Especially if I'm a righteous man. But some people don't stand on code out here. And some people just talented musicians, but POS kind of people, allegedly. But what y'all think? Comment below. Everything in this video, everything in this story is allegedly. You won't suit me. We a business.
Salute to Nino Brown. He put that one together. I ain't gonna hold you. He put that one together, family. Yeah, this is crazy, man. And it don't look like these people are letting up, you know, every day. You know, the Epstein files was just pretty much dumped on the floor for everybody to go through and gather what they can gather from it. You know what I'm saying? And each and every day, somebody coming out with something new. Somebody coming out with something new. But this Jay-Z stuff, yeah, it ain't going nowhere, fam. It ain't going nowhere. Hold on a second. I want Harry Potter drop something. And it kind of goes deeper into the whole narrative that bruh love these young ladies, man. He love the young ladies. I ain't talking about young ladies. I'm talking about young ladies. So yeah, we got to get into it, man. I hope everybody good tonight. I see y'all coming into the building. Salute to everybody that's entering the building right now. I see Paula in the building. Positive vibes. What's going on with it, sis? We got Karen Marshall in the building. We got Gina up in here, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. And let's vibe out, man. If y'all haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. And if you can, support the channel. It's just what it is, man. Hit squad. We on prime time. Let's get it.
up in the Epstein files. They've been talking about Jay-Z. Was he getting busy with these kids, with Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein? A lot of people have said it's a bunch of cap. Okay, to be fair, a lot of people have said, ain't no way that Jay-Z was over there in 1996 knowing Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey. He didn't know Harvey Weinstein until a few years later. Ain't no way, ain't no way. Well, look.
Mimi, what's going on? Salute to you, fam. Let's go.
Is that everybody is piling on. Everybody that had a problem with Jay-Z is using this opportunity to absolutely demolish him, and things are getting worse for Jay-Z, and there's even rumors that he might have even, you know what I'm saying, hot-tailed it out of America. But one of the people that is going to be the most happy about this absolute craziness, it's, of course, 50 Cent, okay? 50 Cent posted, all right? He said, damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files. I gotta do a doc on this at 50 Cent Action. All right. Everybody's piling on. This is a good day for 50 Cent.
Man, if bruh do a documentary on this, he truly the GOAT. I ain't even gonna hold you. He is truly the GOAT. I don't think Netflix will let him do it, but hey man, 50 Cent Action, Tubi, somebody gonna let him get it out. If he got the resources to do it.
On Epstein Island, okay? She posted, she said, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly, all right? She posted, Nicki was right about everything. She on a MAGA run right now, and she posted these very, very suspect images of Jay-Z with young women, okay?
Beyonce being 16, I don't know about that. 97, I don't know about that. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, and a lot of y'all ain't going to like this. If Beyonce was 16 when Jay-Z was 27, do the math. How old was Pimp C? Do the math. That's all I'm saying, because she was with Pimp C too. Let's not forget. So, yeah. Aaliyah being 15 when Jay-Z was 26, Aaliyah was alleged to be 15. See, this is the game that people be playing, family. Aaliyah was alleged to be 15 back in 93 with R. Kelly. So it's something, this milk ain't clean, man. You gotta take it with a grain of salt now. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know this. Y'all seen Kelly and Aaliyah on BET. When she was supposed to have been a certain age, but she wasn't number 15. Come on, man. So we gotta take it for what it is. But all of them are young girls. I give them that. And the fact that Jay-Z been around here picking on them. He been picking on the young ladies for a minute. And the whole Foxy Brown thing is just crazy. But let's get into it.
I'm pretty sure that's Aaliyah. Jay-Z, age 26, and 15. Age 27, I'm pretty sure that's Beyonce, and they're saying that's 96, this is 97. So they're saying, ain't no way anything could be going on with Jay-Z in 1996. Surely not. But Nicki Minaj, she putting in work, okay? And she done a whole tweet storm, all right? She done a whole tweet storm rocking out on Jay-Z. She posted this one. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that's been running around claiming that he's Jay-Z's secret son for years, and Jay-Z don't want no.
Ramir or whatever his name is. Y'all let me know. Y'all think that's Jay-Z's son? Just looking at that, man, that's a spitting image to me. This from the smile, the lips, pause, the nose, everything. Y'all let me know. That look like Jay-Z's son to me. I'm talking about for real. He looked like he as much as Jay-Z's son as that black dude looked like Bill Clinton's son in my book.
Part of it, you don't want to take the DNA test, you don't want nothing to do with what's going on. That's pretty savage. She posted this one talking about what in the F, hashtag child predator. Not a great look. She posted this one. She said, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age and how y'all would have his head on a platter. This guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get on the owner of the Shade Room and more. She said in this one, she said, your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. crazy, all right? And she posted this one in a little bit more detail. Said, are you understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, that's hilarious. You're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times since I was trying not to say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying.
Yeah, I seen Lizzo out here trying to defend you. Man, listen, I don't know who Lizzo thinks she is, but hey, these some powerful people coming after Jay-Z. I would sit down and you know what I'm saying, have a Coke and a smile. Yeah, I wouldn't come out trying to defend this dude because he ain't defending himself. The hell you talking about? You better let him make it.
Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. So she reposted the allegations going around that TMZ founder Harvey Levin has also been named in the Epstein files, described as a good friend who could help run global PR effort to defend convicted PDF Jeffrey Epstein and smear his victims and accusers. And people are saying, I guess this explains why TMZ didn't cover Jay-Z being named in the files. Nicki posted that. And this one, she reposted this one. This was a pretty savage one, okay? So look, this is some backstory, and I'm going to dig deeper into these allegations just to give you a little bit of an idea of what was going on, because this is pretty crazy, okay? But basically, it says Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15, took her thing when he was 23. Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26, 7, and 8. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16, started dating her when she was 18, 19. He was 30. He signed Rihanna at 16, and she said in an interview she was flown to meet Jay-Z, who wouldn't let her leave until she signed the contract and locked her in the office until 3 a.m. It says Jay-Z slept with a 16-year-old person when he was 22. She got pregnant, and now the kid says Jay-Z's been refusing to take the paternity test for over a decade because it would mean that he slept with a teenage girl, allegedly. People saying this is photoshopped. Are you okay? Look up Ryan Satterthwaite. The story is so sad. Jay-Z and his team been working overtime to keep this under wraps, all right? And they're saying, shout out Nicki Minaj for speaking on what Jay-Z's evil ass has done to multiple women in the industry and confirming my initial tweet. And then they're talking about the Kathy White allegations. I did a whole video on that. You can go and look into that separately. So when it comes to the Foxy Brown allegation, this is something that's been going on for quite a long time. And what we're going to do is we're just going to look into each of these little allegations in this video, and I'll just give you a little bit of backstory in each one. I'm not saying this definitely is how it went down, but I am.
They did a little bit too much talking. Foxy Brown, bruh. When you look at these clips of Foxy Brown, you can tell she was underage because she was bragging about stuff that, yeah, it might have seemed like it was very new, or at least close to the first time that she had these type of encounters.
Telling you this is the discourse. This is what people are saying out there in the public. And it's just, it's a terrible day for Jay-Z. All right. This is a post that was going around on Twitter. Okay. Talking about basically Jay-Z being tied to Foxy Brown since she was like 15. It's a little bit, it's not a good look at this stage, okay? It says, to Sean Jay-Z Carter, we the people would like to know why you at 27 years of age were picking up a 15-year-old Foxy Brown from school. We the people would also like to know why you at 27 years of age had a special friendship with a 15-year-old Foxy Brown. Foxy, we the people would also like to know what you meant by special friendship, and why have you nor Jay-Z not sued Wendy Williams for repeatedly stating you had an sexual relationship with Sean Carter while underage, or her show and to your faces. That don't really make sense, but whatever.
Which is odd, but like I said, we grow up fast.
I love Jay, and I'm not. I want to say that too. And I just spoke to Jay this morning.
How is the sex? Is he hung like a horse?
Oh my god,
that's what Artie says.
He's unbelievable.
Is he?
Man, Wendy Williams, goading the hell out of her ass. She don't even know it, man. Wendy Williams taking our dad in that water and dropping off.
Let me tell you something. No one can do what Jay and I do. Like, for real. It's a turner in this industry that I have genuine love for. Like, real, diehard love for. And it's Jay. For real.
You're strong. That was her first.
Art!
Art, you think she and Jay boned? You don't have to acknowledge it, Foxy. Just Art. Maybe some foreplay.
Oh, no, maybe a what? Me.
Don't nothing to say 1990s, like speaking on sexual activity and using the word boned. Oh, that's old as hell.
Some bonification boning.
Maybe foreplay? Do I look like I?
His mouth has been on your breast before, is what Thord is saying.
Oh yeah, you think that?
Yeah, I think
you have to remember, I'm a lot younger.
Exactly, and so is Beyonce. He likes him younger.
I just needed a person who can take that position, that girl versus guy call and response, because that's what it is. It's just a fun girl versus guy type of thing.
He was like, okay, why don't we just talk about real life? And I was like, give me 20 minutes. Please don't give a fuck how you move.
All right, we ain't doing music. We ain't doing music. We ain't doing music. Okay, we ain't doing music. Right? There's gonna be some lyrics. There's gonna be some other stuff in here we ain't gonna do. But that's not a good look. It's not a good look. Okay, really not a good look. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. That doesn't prove anything. All right, it doesn't prove anything. But it isn't the first time this has been dragged. When Jay-Z was going through the height of his beef with Nas, okay, one of the most iconic hip hop beefs in history, Nas would actually allude to a relationship between Jay-Z and Foxy Brown in the lyrics to this song. Okay, he said, "In a pine box with 9 shots from my Glock, fellas. Foxy got you hot because you kept your face in her puss. What, you think you getting girls now because of your looks?" So look, he was alluding to this relationship, but it wouldn't be okay. This is all the way in 2001. Jay-Z's first big single was "Ain't No N-Word" off Reasonable Doubt. The song featured Foxy Brown, who Jay-Z was involved with at the time. Accusing a man of having to perform oral on a woman in order to get her to perform on his songs is a pretty damning charge in rap. Hey. Right away, it's the fit. Want to taste the S? Put me on the bass and throw your face in it. Both Foxy Brown and Jay-Z denied the claim of ever being involved with one another, even though Foxy admitted it on Let 'Em Know. What? Oh, the video's not available. That's convenient. It also accuses Jay of hopping around from famous friend to famous friend, trying to leech off their success. At the time, Foxy was selling. Same with Mary J. Blige, and Biggie Smalls was perhaps the most commercially successful rapper at the time. Not named Tupac, Jay used them to sell more. Something Nas would expand on further on a verse, and the later track, "Got Yourself a Gun." It's a little bit crazy. Now, look, both parties have denied this historic relationship. And Foxy Brown would address, she would basically address the rumors and all that kind of stuff on that track, Let Them Know, as we saw in the Genius annotation. So this was kind of going around, okay, essentially, this was an article about it. It says, hip hop rumors, Foxy Brown admits to previous affair with Jay-Z. It says, disclaimer, and I'm going to read this disclaimer too, because I want to make sure this is very, very clear. I don't want to catch that Tony Busby stray. It says, disclaimer, all contact within this section is pure rumor and generally has no factual info outside of what the streets have whispered in our ear. Read on. Whoa. There are some rumors that just sound like an ad lib. Whoa. Foxy Brown raps on a new song, and the song is very interesting. Okay. And let's just say once again, everything we're talking about in this video is pure rumors. I'm talking about the Discord.
Rumors and speculation. Man, listen, it's crazy. The type of dude that Jay-Z was, he was doing cover songs before cover songs was cool. 96, Pop came out with Me and My Girlfriend. And then, 6 years later, he done remade it. I couldn't remake a song from a nigga who hated my guts when he was living. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Jigga did was, now he's a hell of a wordsmith, but he bit a lot of rhymes. He bit a lot of rhymes from Biggie and others. And this whole Foxy Brown thing, I think it was simply to just mimic what Big and Kim was doing. He's a big biting ass nigga for real.
Course around Jay-Z, I'm not saying all of this absolutely happened. All right, please don't send your hitters at my head. As Kanye said, I'm not even trying to say that, but like Kanye said, Jay-Z had hitters, please don't send them at my head. So I'm going to say the same thing. But anyway, okay, this says Foxy Brown raps on a new song, and the song's very interesting. Truth be told, Foxy's been rumored to have been sleeping with Nas, AZ, and more recently Rick Ross. Who knows? But she drops a bombshell in the new song. The streets talking about the hood's going crazy. Dudes heard that I F with Ross and had the dude baby. They say F with Nas. Now they say it's AZ, but on the low, the real dude was Jay-Z. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What? Now, look, when this track came out, okay, there was a lot of talk about it, okay? There's a lot of different articles talking about it, okay? And even in this one, basically, it says the biggest non-shocking shock lyrics will be Foxy saying back in the day she let Jigga Man dip in the Lil Nana. Okay, that's a crazy way of putting it. It says the line's followed by a loud shush, which confuses me a bit because I thought it was common knowledge. I think the shush might be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got told to shush, allegedly, potentially, is all fiction. But anyway, This is crazy, right? This is crazy. Okay, this definitely is a wild rumor, all right? And basically, it was also going around, okay? There was rumors that Foxy Brown had actually spoken candidly about Jay-Z during a party. And this is craziness. Again, I'm not even going to say what's on the screen, but basically, they're saying
all that makeup is diabolical. Ain't no way in the hell you supposed to be young as Foxy Brown was with all that makeup. Like real shit.
And Foxy Brown denied saying that Jay-Z was a tea chaser, let's say. Okay. And this basically is her denying reports. I don't want to read what it says. It says Foxy Brown's furious over reports she trashed Jay-Z, telling TMZ she never referred to him as a gonorrhea-infected tea chaser, and now she's threatening to sue. So look, she didn't say it. She said she didn't say it. It says it's BS. I'm not saying it, but hey, this is a TMZ article, and they saying Jay-Z's friends with Harvey Levin. So it says Brown's referencing reports which say Foxy recently went to a baby shower and started dishing about Jay-Z's life to one of the guests, saying he secretly engages in gay things, that she lost her V to him when she was 15 and he was 27. There's more. There was allegations of a robbery, S-tape, STDs, but Foxy said the report is BS, telling TMZ the atrociousness of this story sickened me to my stomach and everyone involved will be contacted by my attorney. Foxy says, in all my years in the music industry, these are the most disgusting and disrespectful allegations I've ever experienced. This fictitious story with no audio, visual, or written interview was clearly concocted with malicious intent. Jay has only been wonderful to me and my family, a great friend throughout all them years, which years. I've known him and we had nothing but great success as a team. She continues, Beyonce is his wife. He's always been gracious and sweet to me. I will not let any undercover hater create discord or disrespect my name or reputation. This disrespect will not be tolerated. Sometimes the biggest protests, you know what I'm saying, come from the biggest bombs of information. Anyway, all right. Nick Cannon would also question Jay-Z's former business partner Dame Dash regarding the nature of the relationship with Foxy Brown. This was a little bit of a spicy moment. Okay, this is from Cannon's class, Nick Cannon's pod. It says it's getting
Nick Cannon, bro. Lord have mercy. Nick Cannon with the turban on or whatever you call that, man. Lord have mercy. Most folks knew what was going on. A bunch of weird activity. Yeah, Holly weird for real. 72 in the chat, 39 likes. Can y'all hit that like button for your boy, man? Show some love and hit that like button, man. I appreciate it. Plus side Baddie said she know where he at. I believe she does too.
very interesting, okay, with the guy Dame Dash. So Romans 2:1, when we pass judgment on someone else, all you do is condemn yourself, for who you judge practice the same sins. That's what the Bible say, y'all. Is it true? Let's see the clip.
Age was Foxy Brown signed.
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you didn't. I'm just asking a question.
I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want.
I'm just
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked the question. I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like
all I'm saying is in this industry when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask her. Y'all keep it.
See, he ain't gonna answer that question because he know he participated in that same activity. That same activity. Kells did too. Man, what's that song they did? Fiesta, Fiesta. Go back and look at that video. Look how young them women look. I'm just saying.
Asking me questions you don't want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. You playing?
You my man.
I know not with me. When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now?
When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy and Jay.
Oh, you asked Jay. But that's the question you're trying to ask me.
Man, Dame Dash, he ducking and diving that question. It's interesting, right? So Wendy Williams, known for calling out Diddy since the 1990s, apparently has made similar inferences and allegations. Okay, so look at this.
This was allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right. I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
Wow. Okay, now, interestingly enough, okay, now let's turn our attention towards Beyonce, because Beyonce has previously detailed the official timeline of when she met Jay-Z and when they begun dating, but there's been a lot of debate about this situation, okay? This is saying 1999 to 2000, Beyonce and Jay-Z first meet, okay? This is from People magazine. This says the former Destiny's Child star previously told 17, ironic name for a publication to tell this particular piece of info to, isn't it? That's fucking hilarious. The former Destiny's Child star previously told 17 that they met when she was 18. All right, why didn't you tell 18 magazine? Which would have been between September of 1999 and August of 2000. Okay, and in 2000, 2001, she 18. That's when they start dating. The pair began dating officially when Beyonce was 19 after getting to know each other. So we were friends first for a year and a half before we went on any dates, she later told Oprah Winfrey in an own interview. We were on the phone for a year and a half, right? And that foundation is so important for a relationship. Just to have someone you just like is so important. Someone who is honest, right? They as soon as she turned 18, they met. All right, this is the official story. This is the official story. We're not having anyone deny this. All right, she turned 18. They met immediately. Boom. All right, and then they start talking, and then they talk for a year and a half. Then they get together halfway through her being 19. All right, that's the story. That's the official. That's what happened. All right, I'm not getting sued. That is what happened. That is exactly what happened. And I'm not trying to hear from anybody else who wants to offer a different perspective on their early relationship.
Shit, if she was 18, he still was damn near 30. So I was like, I mean, that shit's weird within itself.
Oh, no, whoops. No, I just pressed enter. What?
I know people in the industry, been around for a long time.
So this is, an Art of Dialogue interview with Diddy's former body.
Gene Deal. He done seen it all.
He got Gene Deal. And he's offering a different perspective on this. Okay. He's explaining that he's this. Look at the title of this clip. All right. I'm not saying this is facts. I'm not condoning this is absolutely true. I'm just letting you know that this is the discourse going on around this situation. And this is Gene Deal calling out Jay-Z for dating a young Beyonce when he was in his 30s.
Was there when he first started dating Beyonce. At 17, 18, he was 30-something. You didn't know his age. I look back and see how old Jay-Z was. I think Jay-Z was born in like 69 or 67. Something.
Jay-Z? No way Jay-Z was born in that. Wait a minute. No way. Oh, what? Yo, Jay-Z really born in big 1969.
Yes, sir.
What the hell? Bro, he ancient. I'm old. I'm getting pretty old. I'm not going to lie, but like, bro, he ancient.
Something like a 67 right there. 69. I think he was born in 69. Beyonce, they say she was born in 81. You understand? But back then, in 81, when we was in the club together, 98, 99, she wasn't even supposed to be in the club, but she was in the club. It was Club Eugene's.
Yeah, Club Eugene's. What's going on, Miss T? Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Hope class was good, family. Wow.
And Jay was dating her. And at that time, if you look at Jay's age, he was about 30 years old. So isn't she still somewhat a child? To me, she is. But I guess they protect child. That's how you protect a child. Dating her at the age of 30-some years old, and she's 17, 18 years old. If that's her true age. We really don't know her true age because Gabrielle Union said she went to junior high school with her, and Gabrielle Union is considered 6-7 years older than.
So look, a lot of celebrities lie about their ages. That's the one thing, okay? People saying Gene knows all the tea, but he never sees the kettle boiling, y'all. That says now he know Jay-Z like that. The people saying that's so true. The internet is definitely the downfall of common sense. I'm just starting to think he's going with the narrative as if he knows, but he don't. So people are doubting it. If you don't know Beyonce's age, then what's the whole point, Cap? Okay, so look, we're going to give Jay-Z some bail, all right? People saying it's Cap. What are you saying? You don't even know what the hell are you saying, bro? You're listening to Jill, who ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z, was never around him or employed by him. Nada. He's getting his coins, giving his opinion. Nothing else he says is facts. If she over 18, she legal. She might be immature as hell, but you can't do nothing about it. It's legal.
Man, folks done finally caught on the Gene Deal, huh? That's crazy. This nigga him and Jaguar Wright, they need to go on tour with each other. They got all the tea on everybody. But they weren't involved. They just saw it walking by. This shit crazy. Like, for real. How the hell you know all the evil shit that go on in the industry and you ain't been involved in none of it? Yeah.
If the official story as told is that they met when she was 18 and they got together when she was 19 and a half, that's legal. Some people think that's creepy. Some people think that's weird. If it's legal, it's legal. I do feel like sometimes people want to take something legal and kind of like shine it up to be something illegal to pop someone down that they don't like. I don't think that's fair. If it's illegal, it's wrong. If it's legal, you know what I'm saying? It's legal. But A lot of people have debated it, but right now in these comments, people are defending Jay. So I just want to make that very clear. Okay, just want to make that clear. That's what's going down. Okay, that's what's going down. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I don't know why I'm so jittery on the screen, but it is what it is. You can still hear what I'm saying. So, okay, additional allegations would surface from an industry insider, basically suggesting that Jay-Z might have maybe manipulated things, put together certain circumstances to try and get with Beyonce. And look, all right, Beyonce definitely the prize. Beyonce definitely the prize. Okay. This is just an allegation.
I mean, Beyonce the prize, but damn, how many of y'all? Let's keep it a whole stack. How many of y'all 10, 15 years ago were like, "Hey, she about as demonic as it get." You know what I'm saying? Both of them. So I can't separate one from the other. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z hopped the plane and left the country and left her and Blue Ivy and all them folk back home. I can't see it. Cause we done seen Beyonce convulsing on stage and channeling her inner alter ego and all this old weird shit. And both of these folks is the same, two different sides of the same coin, fam. You ain't gonna tell me no different, dog.
I don't want to get in trouble. I really don't want to get in trouble over this, okay? I don't want to get in trouble, okay? Look, again, I'm not condoning, I'm not saying this is absolute facts, okay? We're just looking at some of the discourse around this, all right? But there's basically a pretty crazy thread on Twitter, okay, that basically is digging into this debate, all right? This says, seems people are having the debate on when Beyonce met Jay-Z and started dating him. Thread of timeline. Beyonce met Jay-Z in 1997 when she was 16 years old and he was 28 years old. Now, look, I'm not seeing IDs in this picture, but that's what they're saying. That's what they're claiming, okay? It says, basically, look, there's claims, right? It says Beyonce was easily manipulated as a teen. All she knew was school, music, rehearsal, and media training. It says Beyonce was a gullible country bumpkin. It's not hard to see how easily manipulated a teen.
God damn. Who the hell called Beyonce? Y'all, man, these folk, bro, I swear to God, chill out with the country bumpkin shit, because y'all weird as hell, too. Rock him. And this man had a whole system. Matthew knows, and his wife had a whole system. These folks knew what they were doing. I feel like they groomed her to go to Jay-Z. Hey, you talking about she was manipulated and a gullible country bumpkin. It be these people. It be these people that come to the South and they get to the hospital before they do. Man, crazy, boy.
Beyonce was by a 30-year-old Jay-Z. Said Jay's own man said Jay never had an adult relationship and Jay liked teens. He knows Jay's been around B. He said Jay manipulated the situation of them being on a plane together, so Jay would end up sitting next to the Beyonce to continue spitting game, and Beyonce broke up with her boyfriend at 18, 19, and Jay moved in. Now, look. Let's just hear the clip.
Jay-Z was able to move in because she was heartbroken. And Jay came in like the snake. What's happening? Why you over here crying? Jay had to manipulate. See, people, they hear this thing. It just happened to be we was on the same plane at the same time. No, it wasn't. Jay knew she was going to be on the plane and had it arranged that he was going to be on the same plane. Don't let Jay fool you. Jay's a snake. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all still don't understand it yet. After all these years, y'all ain't figured this out. Y'all done seen all the activities of this dude being a snake and then still don't want to believe he's a snake. 17, oh, that's Jay's age there. If it ain't a teen, then it don't get his attention. Rihanna was a teen. All of them was teens. Rosario Dawson, teen.
When Rihanna came into the picture, it was clear tension between Rihanna and Beyonce. I think somebody felt like their spot was getting took. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all remember this. Y'all gotta remember this, fam.
Aaliyah, teen. Man, it's a bunch of teeners.
Now, look, this is just some guy on Twitter with a 240p camera yelling into the mic, okay? But what he's saying is very interesting, let's be real, okay? This is him, right? Can we really trust this account? Can we really trust this account? He posting a lot. All right. He posting a lot. He's definitely not feeling Jay-Z. All right. It says, I remember when Jay-Z's name used to, this is Keeps It Solid. When Jay-Z's name used to come up talking about the greats like Pac and Biggie, now it comes up when we talking about Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, Oprah, the Clintons, Trump, and many more. It is crazy. Okay. But moving on to the next detail, all right? According to Dame Dash, he would claim that both he and Jay-Z were fighting over Aaliyah, but at the time, to be fair, she was 21 years old.
You know, I've known Puff for 30 years. I haven't been to any one of his parties, especially on the LA side, you know, not even in probably 20 years. So that was the 4th of July, and that's when he was with Jennifer Lopez. He had a barbecue. You know, we were all staying in one house, me, Aaliyah, Jay, a couple of friends. That night, no one knew who Aaliyah was with, and that's how we wanted it. You know, because at the time, her and I, you know, we hadn't like actually gone there like that yet. And, you know, me and Homeboy was both trying. So no one knew who was messing with who. And, you know, that night we left early. I left with Aaliyah. And that's the night that the magic happened with Aaliyah and I. So that was a magical night for me. You know, I'm not.
So Aaliyah was of age at the time, right? But let's not forget, okay, this was basically, you know, a few years after we basically found out that R. Kelly had illegally married Aaliyah when she was underage, right? And this is something Dame Dash touched on as well. I mean, if you've seen Surviving R. Kelly, you'll know all about that.
So, no, it's not a conspiracy. So what I heard is she's coming up, and the whole challenge where she used to be married to R. Kelly.
15, she wasn't married.
15 years old, right?
And married 15 to a grown-ass man.
I know, but...
So then why would you still listen to him knowing that they said he married a 15-year-old? That was the issue, that you knew it was illegal.
That boy, he stay uptight, don't it? Yeah, so yeah, she was 15. That was 1993. And we didn't see Aaliyah with Jay-Z until she hit 97, 98. She couldn't have been the age that they said she was.
To be married to a 15-year-old, and the dude could actually put out a fucking album that says AJ nothing but a number.
Right.
And y'all gonna listen to it and not say a word. That's where people should be ashamed of themselves.
I'm with you. I agree. So
what's the conspiracy?
But you talking about that? You niggas went on the road with the nigga. Y'all niggas went on a whole tour and had a album that said best of both worlds. Boy, I tell you.
So then it's not even...
So obviously this marriage, you know, there was talks that R. Kelly had falsified the ID or the wedding certificate or anything like that. But basically, okay, it seems like everybody was fighting over Aaliyah, whether she was a minor, whether she was an adult. It sounds like Dame Dash and Jay-Z were having a little love triangle going on with Aaliyah when she was like 21. But according to Dame Dash, Jay-Z chose to collaborate with R. Kelly despite knowing about Aaliyah's abuse history and despite the fact that it was an open secret in the industry. So it seems, at least from the fact that Jay-Z doing 2 albums with R. Kelly, the behavior that R. Kelly was putting on, that everybody knew about, was an open secret and pretty much accepted.
Right. Did Jay know about what he did to Aaliyah?
Did he know that everybody knew R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 15? Everybody knew that. So was the conversation had like, yo, how you gonna go and do something with this dude? Hell yeah, that conversation was had. Hey, you think I'm soft? Pause, like I'm punk? So that didn't happen. I was like, yo, how you gonna do a project with my motherfucking girl? We had the conversation. Why would you still with someone that raped your girl? Would you still do anything with that person? So why would anyone expect me to? Like that's what I don't understand. I'd be like, yo, people be like, why? Well, just that alone. There's a lot of other shit. But that alone was like the nail in the coffin for me. I was out of there. I was gone. Trust me. After that, I don't want to be nowhere near. I knew that shit was gonna blow up.
Nigga, you was kicked out, bro. We all know what it was. This nigga got tired of y'all. He got tired of you and Dipset and all them Philly niggas. And a nigga got y'all up out of there. And come on, dang. I rock with you, but we got to keep it a buck. We all seen this shit in real time. HD. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. What's going on with it, man? Salute to everybody that's coming in the chat, man. Y'all hit that like button, Jack.
I didn't want no parts of that shit. Like, I was like, I don't want no parts. That's not good money. So I was done with him for that.
How did Jay respond when you confronted him about it?
You know how he is. It's like, yo, I ain't nothing to do with that.
Damn.
So look, all right. I don't want to say, look. Okay, you got to make your own minds up, okay? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm not going to say anything else, okay? I'm just letting you know these are the conversations that are being had. This shit is going crazy on Twitter. This is going viral. A lot of these allegations, they ain't nothing new. There's been a million interviews, a million conversations about this situation. Now, what is really crazy Now, there are unconfirmed reports going around that Jay-Z has left the US to an undisclosed location, okay? It was going around a few days ago. Jay-Z's jet took off from Miami, Florida, United States. People saying, who cares? I think we care. People saying he's on his way to Epstein Island. They're saying he got to go have a talk with Epstein's peeps. He's getting scared. There's articles, again, this is all unconfirmed, all right, but this is going around now. It says Jay-Z reportedly leaves the US after Epstein files mentioned him as Beyonce suffers 10 million follower drop. It's an unverified FBI tip, all right? Let's just remember these are unverified tips, but it's just reignited, okay? It's just reignited, all right, a whole bunch of early stuff that has, you know what I'm saying, that's a bad look for Jay-Z. Now, I think Jay-Z's probably going to be fine. I feel like if anything really was that serious that genuinely implicated him in crimes of this severity, I think they would have already been put on him. I think we've seen surviving R. Kelly, we've seen surviving Diddy. I think that we would have actually seen Jay-Z's a bigger fish than these guys. If there was really genuine dirt on him to the level where they could actually get him and put him away and prove that he committed a crime, I think it would have already happened. I do think a lot of this is just crazy, out of control gossip. I do think that there's definitely some things that are making me give the side eye, but at the same time, I just don't think there's enough. I'm not sure. Look, Jay-Z probably goes on vacation all the time, okay? So if his private jet took off from Miami and went to somewhere else in the world that's not the United States, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's on the run. He probably vacations every day of the week, right? This guy's a billionaire, right? He's a multi-billionaire. He is rich as F, all right? He's probably laughing from his island, not Epstein Island. He's probably got his own island, all right? That's clean, all right? He probably got a clean island that he can just go and kick it on. But look, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I barking up the wrong tree? Am I?
Bro, I ain't laughing. He definitely not laughing. He don't take this type of stuff laying down. So for him not to respond, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Not only is he not responding, his wife is not responding. Now, we got to take a look at the other side of it, and the other side is the fact that Nicki Minaj is not letting up. She is not letting up at all. Okay, this all what's going on with you, man? And she got a whole lot of weight in her back pocket. Yeah, she done bossed up, and she putting all of that energy toward Jay-Z.
So much worse since our last update. It has literally caused a civil war, an all-out war in the culture. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, the link in choose the games you want. It is all download the app. So
and quit lying, talking about some your homegirl that won a couple of $100 on that free cash. That's some bullshit. No folks ain't getting out money like that, but it's fine.
Oh. The Epstein files were released yesterday. Now, when the Epstein files were released, this document was included in the Epstein files, and it mentioned Jay-Z. Now, when Epstein was initially arrested in 2019, there was a tip line that was opened by the FBI where anybody could call in and leave a tip about Epstein. The feds opened up this tip line because they believed that, the Epstein information they had was only the tip of the iceberg. Now, somebody called into the tip line in 2019, and they left a tip. Now, they claim that they was abducted and they were by Epstein on multiple occasions, that they were during parties. On one occasion, she was abducted from her home and she woke up in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z at Epstein's mansion in Florida. Now, she would claim that when she woke up in the presence of Jay-Z and Weinstein, Jay-Z stood by as she got by Weinstein when Weinstein inserted his fingers into her bodily autonomy. Now, again, she didn't really list nothing that Jay-Z did particularly, but Jay-Z even being there and watching, minor being by, Epstein and Weinstein,
And you know what, y'all? I agree. She don't need to respond. Jay do need to respond. But we've seen instances where people wives will come up and they'll get to yelling and snapping, i.e. Gucci Mane. But you know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, old lady, she run things, so you know how that goes.
Bad in all. But the story itself began to break down when she claims that she was abducted 7 times, that the didn't stop until 2006 when she would have been well into her adult ages. So all in all, if you hate Jay-Z, you believe this. If you like Jay-Z, you don't believe it. And it's causing chaos online, right? Now, the one part of this that's being heavily scrutinized is this William Barr excerpt, right? So she claims that Leon Black and the current United States Attorney General, William Barr, was present during some of the occasions of it. The iHeartMedia Jay-Z defenders ran to the timeline to defend Jay-Z by attempting to point out what they would claim is wrong information or something that discredits the entire tip line transcript. They would claim that when the person claims that the current Attorney General, William Barr, was present, that they were incorrect because William Barr served as the Attorney General in 1991 to 93, and he was not the Attorney General in 94. So, they lied. So hence, the entire tip is discredited. But it looked like she rushed to Jay-Z's defense a little too soon because when you scroll down, she was brutally fact-checked. The FBI report describes William Barr as the current United States Attorney General at the time of his filing in July 2019 when he held that position, not in 1994 as he claims, because, the report or the FBI tip line was in 2019 and William Barr was the AG in 2019. But nonetheless, bro, listen, at this point, if you're somebody who supports Jay-Z, then you look at this and you say, bro, this is a tip line. It was never really investigated. It wasn't found credible.
Yeah, it's one of them tip lines like Tony Busby had. Tony Busby had tip lines. He had billboards. You know what I'm saying? If you done been splashed with baby oil by Diddy, give us a call. You know? Them type of tip lines, where they putting it all together. They taking all the little tips in, and anything that seemed like they can get somewhere with, they file charges, they file lawsuits. But yeah, that's why I don't look too much into that. The whole fact that somebody was abducted 7 times is just not believable to me, fam. I'm sorry.
Right? So, what? We're just, assigning blame now, especially with allegations this heinous off a tip line. If you're somebody who don't like Jay-Z, you're of the, approach that Jay-Z is a terrible human being, one of the worst human beings to ever live. So you believe every single detail that comes out because you already think this about Jay-Z. You just don't have the proof. So this is going to be your proof. You're going to hang on to it. But Lauren LaRosa got tore up, bro. If you go to these quote tweets, Lauren LaRosa got tore up for being a Jay-Z puppet, right? Somebody tagged her and says, Lauren LaRosa, not only is this post a pathetic display of your bias in media coverage, it also displays your lack of reading comprehension. The report does not say William Barr was the AG in 94. It says William Barr was the current Attorney General when the report was filed in 2019. So people is at her, bro. People says, look at these pro-pedo people of all of a sudden, they could never try to moral grandstand or virtue signal ever again. 50 Cent wasted no time. As soon as this news dropped, 50 Cent ran to his Instagram to let it be known that he's working on a Jay-Z documentary currently. So the caption stated, damn, they got your man's Jay in the Epstein files. I got to do a doc on this ish. Now, 50 Cent don't be bluffing because we thought 50 was bluffing about the Diddy documentary. And now, obviously, we know he wasn't joking about that Diddy documentary because the Diddy documentary was #1 on Netflix. And, it made Diddy's life just a whole lot worse. Diddy, I think, is trying to sue Netflix currently because of that 50 Cent documentary. So 50, if there was somebody bold enough to go after Jay-Z, it's going to be 50 Cent. Now, do I think that Netflix and others would take the risk? I don't know, right? I think 50 might have to do this project on his own.
Damn right. Tubi will take it, though. Tubi will take it. If they take them Criminal Minds movies, they damn sure gonna take 50 shit. Them damn Criminal Minds movies, you can see the boom mic in the picture and everything. I love them, but we be laughing our ass off watching them crime movies.
Now, 50 Cent was not the only celebrity to go off on Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj, took her opportunity to get her pound of flesh on Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj went to a MAGA wedding last night, so she couldn't tweet about this Jay-Z thing at all. But tonight, her schedule was apparently free. So she started.
What the hell is a MAGA wedding? That's a good question. I mean, did you go to a wedding? What's a MAGA wedding? I need to Google that.
Raining hell on Jay-Z about an hour ago. So about an hour ago, Nicki Minaj tweeted out, hey, what you doing? And then she quote tweeted, allegations made by a Drake fan page where they claim that Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was and took her virginity when he was 23. The page also claimed that Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah when she was 17 and he was 26, 27, 28. They also claim that Jay-Z met Beyonce and started dating her. Now, listen, man, like these allegations are not really new in regards to Jay-Z. I think we heard like Jaguar Wright like spew these allegations for years. But this is like, I think the first time where we have somebody on Nicki Minaj caliber with like 100+ million followers on Instagram. She probably, got something similar on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody's of Nicki Minaj caliber to tweet these out, right? Now, she did play it safe by claiming true or false. Jay-Z is in a whole lot of trouble, bruh. Now, she went off on TMZ too, claiming that TMZ didn't cover, the Jay-Z being named in the Epstein files because Harvey Levin was also named in the Epstein files. Now, this is where Nicki Minaj.
Harvey Levin was mentioned in the Epstein files. And, they control the traffic when it comes to that media. But it's a lot of stuff that they don't publish because they hold hands with a lot of the big wigs. And for that reason, I feel like they need to be investigated too.
Starts to really rain hell on Jay-Z. At this point, bruh, if I'm Jay-Z, man, if this is not true, if you wasn't messing with Aaliyah when she was this young and you ain't meet Beyonce or you wasn't messing with Beyonce when she was this young, at this point, bro, you got to start suing, bro, because the allegations are sticking. Nicki Minaj continued, and she says, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing as a way of gaining and maintaining power? This right here is some serious accusations. Now, she never stated Jay-Z particularly. All she did was post this picture, which if Jay-Z is going to sue her, I don't know if this is, if this is going to be enough for defamation. But, as she continued, if you ever vote Democratic.
Hold on, y'all. That's crazy. I just don't understand how people can believe this. I can understand. But, what I'm saying, if you old enough to live through this and what's going on, like hell that this girl wasn't dating no Jay-Z at 15. And Nicki Minaj ought to be ashamed of herself. Not only for this, but the rest of this shit she been doing for the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? People do anything to get a little backing. You know what I'm saying? Cyphers, what up? Name Ace, what up? Yeah, man, this shit is crazy.
All right, bro. All right, here's where she started mixing like her MAGA nonsense into this, bro. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times. Since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotages Rico is finding out about Billboard. First off, Nicki Minaj is not releasing that. Listen, man. Nicki, that's nonsense. You're not releasing that album, not because of the Billboard Rico, because currently, bro, we're not buying that album. People are sick and tired of the MAGA Barbie, of the MAGA nonsense, bro. What you've done has been despicable, and you can't really come back from it. All right, so right now, people ain't really checking for that album, bro, and she knows better. Nicki Minaj knows if she dropped that album in May, it's a straight boycott of that album. No.
Yeah, fam. Aaliyah been down through there. I swear to God, she been down through there. Lord have mercy. And she been in the public eye since Star Search. Back in the 80s. So, you know what I'm saying? These folk was low-key waiting on Aaliyah to get up some size. That's scary within itself to think about.
Nobody is listening or covering it, and she's going to flop, okay? Now, Nicki continued, and she says, your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood, however the jig is up. Jay-Z and the Illuminati rumors didn't just start with Nicki Minaj, bro. I remember being like a kid, like literally like 9, 10 years old, and they were selling like CDs of Jay-Z and Beyonce being in the Illuminati in my barbershop. Like, I remember actually like buying one of those like DVDs.
Hell yeah. The industry exposed. You know what I'm saying? They got Beyonce with a pair of handlebars on her little outfit. And when they put it side by side with the Baphomet, all that shit match up. You like, Yeah, these folk been wicked, man.
And bringing it home, and like we was like watching it, and they was showing like slow down of Jay-Z throwing up this, talking about like this right here stands for the pyramid. Beyonce was transforming into demons while performing. So this is not new, right? Like Nicki Minaj tying this into it is new. Now, Nicki is being very careful, right? Because she will say things that would allude to Jay-Z, such as like the jig is up, right? Like, Jigga Man, but she doesn't really say Jay-Z specifically. Now, she will go on and she will say, should I do a daily story time about who's been doing what? Now, she would also say, Trevor, who is Trevor, right? Is Trevor Jay-Z? Like, who's Trevor? Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. By Trevor, is she talking about Trevor Noah? Oh, Trevor Noah hosted the Grammys tonight, so I'm assuming she's trying to say that Trevor Noah and Jay-Z is apparently dating. To me, bro, even if you hate Jay-Z, which I don't like Jay-Z not one bit, but I'm not, listen, man, I'm not believing it. Bro, this sounds like schizophrenic rants, bro.
Yeah. Fam, Superfly, what going on with it, man? Yeah, I was looking at some old video with bro not last night, night before last. Bro had on that cotton ass ski mask, yelling his ass off, mad as hell. That was an angry little man. Cypress, what it do, man?
What it do, bro?
Man, Nicki Minaj and them coming at Jay-Z, they trying to get him canceled. I think he already canceled, just to be honest with you.
Well, Beyonce is his only saving grace once they cut that line of the rap for him. The bad part about this for Nicki Minaj, her contract so bad she'll do anything to save grace to try to get some people in her corner.
Yeah, she have done everything, you know what I'm saying? Of that shaking hand with that man. Boy, they folk crazy as hell, bro. I think the end goal is to get the NFL to cut ties with Jay-Z. The NFL cut ties with Jay-Z, people will be happy.
She continues and she says, they sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all my projects in hope I lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taken your meds. She continues and she
NFL
says, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with us in this day and age and how y'all would have had his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get on the owner of the Shade Room and more. She continues, says, maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques they use. Then she reposted a picture of Jay-Z and Aaliyah, which is unclear if Aaliyah was not an adult in this picture. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe she wasn't. And she put, what in the F hashtag predator in regards to Jay-Z and Aaliyah?
Aaliyah was of age. She was old enough. Come on, man. Stop tripping.
She did, and this is about it, man. At this point, she's just trolling, right? So in regards to whether or not like Jay-Z is the top or the bottom, in regards to Trevor Noah, she put, isn't it obvious? Then she retweeted Jay-Z and his son allegations. Now I'm gonna say this, man. Jay-Z at some point is gonna have to come down from his high horse and actually address some of this, man. Because right now, I'll be real, the general consensus when it comes to Roc Nation is that Roc Nation is evil. They're mean-spirited. They're behind a lot of evil stuff that's been going on in the industry. Folks, right now, if you poll people on Desiree Perez and Roc Nation, on Rather Not Dare the Devil, a good 80% would probably tell you they don't trust Roc Nation. They hate Roc Nation. They think Roc Nation is devilish. They're demonic, right? And that's the general consensus. And that's because Jay-Z don't really address certain things. He don't really address certain narratives, which I think he should, right?
If Jermaine Dupri had got that gig, yeah, it's hard to see where that direction would have went with JD, because JD is so, Atlanta and But I believe he would have a wide spectrum of artists. Jay-Z, you know, he pulling out all the stops. You know, I don't know who doing the Super Bowl this year, y'all. Y'all let me know.
Bad Bunny. That should furthermore let you know what an NFL is. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Yeah. I digress.
I think you should come out and address how Desiree Perez was like allegedly kidnapping her daughter and get her institutionalized because she was dating a black guy, right? You should probably come out and address the fact that you snaked Colin Kaepernick and you snaked Jermaine Dupri, right? And you worked for Massa, right? Probably address certain things because once you address certain things, right, it's easier for people to have a reference. Nah, Jay-Z covered this. Nah, Jay-Z talked about this, right? Oh, nah, Jay-Z talked about this on this day. But when we don't know, because you won't speak, when you have allegations like, hey, yo, Jay-Z got this kid pregnant, she had a son, he hasn't claimed the son because the chick was an underage chick that he got. When you have things like that coming out and you're going out of your way to avoid a DNA test, like out of your way, like you are spending millions of dollars in lawyer fees to stop this kid from getting a DNA test from you because things like that make you look crazy. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about this? But do y'all feel like, you know, these rumors are credible? Do y'all believe?
Shout out to Flacco. I don't believe they're credible. I'm gonna just say that. But it's a lot of them. Well, the kid rumor, yeah, that's definitely credible. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That dude look just like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z don't want it to come out because he don't want it to ruin his reputation.
Hell, it's already out. Just like the Bill Clinton boy. It's already out. Cat's out the bag, bro. That shit crazy. Let's see here. When Jay-Z wore that do what thou, oh yeah. Aleister Crowley, do what thou wilt. Be the whole of the law. Yeah, that's when he was coming into his own, when he, you know, was getting comfortable with the fact that he was running shit. You feel me? Yeah. Hold on a second, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Lord, that much. Let me see what I can put on here. Give me a second.
Mike John, a.k.a. Mike Jizzle.
So what? How the thing you on 8?
Shit, let me see how the thing on 8. What? That's tater chip.
Potato chip.
Yeah, that be with hot
you
too.
think you can eat these hot taco?
I think it ain't gonna be no problem. Me eating no motherfucking hot shit.
Oh, go on, bring on one then. Show me what you're talking about.
Let me show you what I'm talking about, Playboy. Here you go. God damn, boy, hot, huh? God damn it. Ooh.
This is how the thing you on ever ate.
That bitch has some bit, man. What the fuck you gonna put in that bitch, bro? What the fuck you put in that bitch, bro?
It's special made.
That bitch, what the fuck you gonna put in that bitch, bro? That shit has a song bit, man. God damn, bro.
Mike Jones.
Man, what you done fucking did to me, dog? Man, get out of my face before I spit the water on you, bro.
Man, I'm gonna beat your ass.
But you better get the fuck out of my face, bro. That shit too motherfucking hot.
My bad, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, man, do what thou wilt. Aleister Crowley. That's when bro was getting real settled in with his role as the Illuminati Prince.
Man, who drunk uncles that you just played, man?
Shout out to that boy Flam, man. Hey, bro be making these folks in the trenches eat the hottest shit, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. That shit pretty funny. But yeah, man. I believe them folks were getting settled in with the fact that they was on top and they was bringing that Illuminati. I don't want to say, that Illuminati demon worship shit into the game. Y'all remember if y'all remember the video "Run This Town Tonight"? Jay-Z was on some real dog shit. Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Rihanna. Yeah, they was on some real dog shit. You know, Watch the Throne and Jesus and all of that type stuff. You know, Jay-Z made a song called Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? Well, he said, I ain't never read the Bible, but he was like quoting Bible verses in that song. So yeah, them folks, they been on some weird stuff, man. They been on some weird stuff. And I think a lot of the stuff that they was involved with is gonna come to pass and be revealed. You know, because like I always say, the devil will give you blessings, fam. The devil will bless you beyond measure, but you gotta pay it back. God's blessings come without repentance. You know what I'm saying? These folks took the wrong bag, and I believe that the back end on it is gonna be crazy, fam. Yeah. That's just me, though. That's just me. Yes, the Umbrella video had some visuals that were clearly satanic. I agree. Evil does have an expiration date, you know. So these folks, they done went through and they done ran up a bag the likes nobody in hip hop has ever seen. But it looked like the chicken's coming home to roost. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Even the fact that Nicki Minaj has gotten with these folk and she throwing her weight around now. And the reason I say she throwing her weight around is because you done linked up with these folks. You done linked up with these folks, and the whole MAGA movement is now following you because they done seen you rub elbows and shake hands with their master. So however you move is how they move. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Hella dangerous for Jay-Z. Yeah. Always remember that bread is not your bread. They will let you play with it, but they'll come to collect with interest. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I always say, the devil will cost you more than you're willing to pay and will keep you for way longer than you plan to stay. That's just a fact, bro. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? And you believe what you want to believe. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But I really feel like this shit is finna turn around for Jay-Z. People been waiting on it for a long time. You know, people were premature in it when the Diddy trial came. You know, we thinking, and I was one of them. I'm like, oh shit, they finna get Diddy and Jay-Z in the same walk.
You and me both.
Yeah, man. I remember doing lives on it, bro. They finna get both of these fools at the same time. But he ended up escaping. But this might be his time. What's up with it, Matt?
What it do, Hilda? Hit squad.
Yes, sir.
In the building, man. What it do?
What it do, psych? Man, I used to hear that we showed up late for class, right?
It's all good. Yeah.
Hey, man, we here. Hey, I hear you talk about that boy Jay Hova.
Yeah, for real. You know, all of that sacrilegious stuff, you know, hold this and yeah, man, listen, bro, you gotta pay for all that. Pay for all that. Hey, M Rose, I know you've been over there by the 3 sector. Boy, did you hear Keywan White boyfriend get interviewed last night? That was crazy. Yeah,
that's nasty work, man. Nasty work.
Keywan White, I hate to get off of this, but Keywan White, the accused unalive of Mo 3 boyfriend came on Ratchet TV. Lord have mercy. She said, yeah, that boy did that. Said that boy was trying to cash out me $3,000 and talking about get me some clothes and get fresh because he want to take me to Miami. This nigga ain't never had no money. And if y'all not familiar, with Keywan White boyfriend, it's let me mute this. It's this young lady right here with this pink dress on. Yeah. I said, wow, this dude Righteous was one of them. He was Righteous, one of them. Crazy, bro. And I hate that. That, one of the dopest artists in Dallas, Texas history get knocked down by, one of them boys. Big salute, brother. Share the live. Hit that like, fam. Big Alabama. We busting. Like, man, they don't know.
man, we know. Yeah, only the real know.
That's real, bro. Appreciate you, Looney Tunes. You already know what it is, big homie. Yes, indeed. He said Jay-Z got some folks mad when he put in that bid for that NYC casino. Everybody knows casinos are Sicilian business. That's a fact. That's a fact. And they would not let it fly. They would not let it fly. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time he had ever been, turned down like that, especially in his city. That's a good point. Yeah, positive vibe. Oh, Keywan White. Ooh, she said, this nigga was on the phone 24 hours a day calling me when he was locked up in Alabama. Yes, he obsessed with me. I said, Lord have mercy. Rainwater supposed to be interviewing her. I can't wait till that interview go down. For real. Yeah, that Mo3 thing, it going crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. If y'all ain't hit that like button, do like Looney Tunes and hit that like button, man. Show some love, man. Y'all been stingy on them likes, bro. I tell you. Come on, man. Don't be that way. We all family in the building, right? Hey, my Bush babies. Hey, I know we all family in them bushes, ain't it? Yeah, we family. Yeah, man. But I can't wait on them trials, fam. For real. Cause it's finna go stupid. We said Yellow Beezy might walk. I don't know, fam. The more we go to talking about it, Yellow Beezy might be stuck like Chuck. Cause everybody telling. I'm talking about Keywan. I think Keywan gonna end up telling after a while. Cause it ain't nothing to gain from it. It ain't nothing to gain from it. And listen, the point was made. How can you say that Yellow Beezy ain't had nothing to do with it if you ain't had nothing to do with it? So it's finna be crazy. I don't know when they gonna be able to go through all of this information and decipher it and be able to go to trial and do pre-trial, But I hope it's sometime this year. Everybody seem to think that it might be around August. If that's the case, hey, I'm here for it. I've been here for it, for real. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather them take their time and get it right than to rush it and get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? We done seen too many people walk. Cause they done hurried up and put, freaking frack on the prosecution. Yeah. We done seen that show before. It don't end well. The Bushes, I'm not blocking nobody. As long as you don't respect, we good. If you don't disrespect, we good. Hit that like button for real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on that type of energy. Y'all know that. Did they put another hit on Beezy? Man, they trying to tie Roy Lee. They trying to tie Bubba. All them folk, man. The truth, what it do, man? Salute to you, big homie. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, they trying to tie all them folk, man. And it's crazy because it might fit. It's looking like the shoe might fit. Yeah, it been on fire, Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy today, too. Yes, indeed. It was crazy. Yeah. You know, you give people props when they do. I ain't always rock with Ratchet content. Some of it seem, you know what I'm saying, how can I say, soap opera-ish. But old girl, yeah, that was real. That was real. He interviewed Key-One, and old girl got in the comments, and Key-One went crazy. She said she was gonna come on the panel. Key-One hung up. Key-One was like, hell no, I'm out. Man, she came up there and told everything. And said and Rainwater now offered her whatever she wanted to come on his platform and give an interview. So it's finna be crazy, man. One thing about that 3 sector, they gonna keep you entertained. They gonna keep you entertained, Jack. That's real talk. Big pressure, what it do, man? Salute to you. Salute to you, home. Yeah. Oh yeah. Play running. You can't say the most 3 sector without saying play running. You know, I think the 3 sector might have came up with that terminology. Yeah, they some play runners like a mother, man. Salute to them because, hey, it's all entertaining. It's all entertaining. You know, on this side of the tracks, and you know what I'm saying, people don't like to call it the Dolph sector, but it really is the Dolph sector. You know what I'm saying? We take that shit way too serious. We take it way too serious, you know what I'm saying? And because it's a serious issue, the issue of Dolph being unalived is a serious issue. But when it comes to everything outside of that, you know, it ain't nothing funny. Them folk over there, oh yeah, they gonna troll and troll and troll some more. But that come from people like Polar and MHB, you know, doing their thing when the sector first got crunk up. You know what I'm saying? If I could say one blogger that ain't never been about, you know what I'm saying, none of the fun and games have been Trigger Man. Trigger Man, you know what I'm saying, he done been sturdy the whole time. What he feel is what he feels. So shout out to Trigger Man, Tell him TV. That's real. But yeah, man, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all about oh man, it's something that I put together. Yeah, man, a little something I put together, Black Bobby. Yeah, man. I told y'all, man, we back on prime time. So I really appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. And for the ones that's been here, A1 since day one, Hit Squad, I want to say sorry for the wait. Yeah, sorry for the wait. But you know, we here now. Yes, indeed. And we finna turn it up a notch. Just a notch. We're gonna turn it up a notch, man. Mac Name X, what it do, man?
What it do?
Talk to me, man. What's going on?
No, I'm just letting you land that plane, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Man, just life good, man. Life good. You know, and while we here, we don't never want to take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful, and for every day to be here, and thankful of the day. Get through the day, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Cyber said drop the link. Where you at, Cyber?
Yeah, pull back up, Sight, man. Hilda got this little instrumental going on.
You like it? You like it, Mac?
Yeah, I rock with it.
Just a little something to vibe to. Yeah, man. But this whole situation with Mo3 is it gets spicy. I ain't gonna lie, it gets spicy as hell, man. It gets spicy as hell. And the Dirk situation getting, from what I'm hearing, I'm hearing it's turning up too. They trying to say that the man's songs is real live confessions.
Man, that beat hard here. That jump made me want to rap, man. That jump made me want to bust a 16 bar real quick.
Hey, who they talking about? Who you talking about?
Turn you up, man.
Talking about Dirk?
Yeah, when I first started listening to his music, that was doing a lot of snitching and trolling, man. I don't see how homie gonna beat this.
Yeah, it's looking rough. And like I said, they trying to say that his songs is real life confessions. They trying to break down every lyric, and that may go over well for him, or it might leave him dead in the water. We just got to see, man, because when you go strictly off lyrics and you try to point to stuff, the time got to connect. You know what I'm saying? The dates got to connect. And they doing that with Melly too. They'll say that they not. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, they did that with Pat. They tried to get
that,
Pat.
man.
That's
why I was saying yesterday, like you got some brother down there 8 years, 7 years fighting cases, man, in jail.
Yeah, they tried to get Pat 30 years. He ended up getting 5.
Right.
They dragging him, man.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I respect him doing his time. We ain't heard nothing wild that he did. That boy holding his head up. So I salute to Lil Melly, man.
Yeah, that nigga crazy. that nigga crazy.
Hey, that type of energy he was putting out in the universe, they had to sit him down for a little minute.
Man, anybody sitting up in that long and they ain't guilty, they'd be going crazy, man. Come on now. Hey, Melly, wild, bro.
Yeah, he wild.
If he ain't guilty, I hope he beat it, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Me neither, bro.
That's crazy.
No. He said play running on each other is crazy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I done seen some wicked stuff in that 3 sector. Them folk done came, pulled up and knocked on each other's door. Yeah. They ain't playing. So I'm waiting on all them cases. Yeah, y'all seen where they done recused the judge from Alicia Andrews' trial for the Julio Fulio crime. Yeah. They made her step down, so they might run that whole trial back.
She got they gave her like a 15 piece.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to run it back, because they're trying to add charges. They're going to
think about what she did.
They're trying to add charges of what, man? They retrade. That's a dangerous game to play.
That's facts. Hey, okay, this all said, imagine beating you and Dirk in the same. Hey, both of them trials gonna be crazy. Cause everybody named Mama, boy, they lined up like Obama running for president to point their finger at Big U. Everybody lining up.
That man facing, they said that man facing that. Yeah, he gone so good. The man facing the possible 600 some years. They said ain't no way he gonna
bad business. That's how Big U. That's another way. Example of, doing bad business with so many people, man. Hey, it gonna backfire on you.
Yeah, but
what happened in Big U case, you know what I'm saying? Doing bad business, getting money from people.
Working with the police, working with the police, still doing criminal shit. Like it ain't gonna come home to roost, man. You can't play like that, man.
That's real.
But Hilda, they ain't got nothing on Big U far as we can come to Nipsey or nothing, do they? They just got him on some other stuff.
Shit, we don't know yet. We ain't seen no discovery.
Okay.
But they trying to tie him into some Nipsey shit.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, long live neighborhood. Yes, indeed. Hey, Michelle Cowan said here they used to be on fire with Polar, Trigger, MHB, Ratchet. You gotta put Crisco in there, but to your statement, Crisco used to be on Ratchet, so yeah. When it was Crisco, Ratchet, and Sin City, oh, them shows used to be stupid.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Man, them shows used to be stupid.
Cause I know Ratchet and Scar. I don't know that other brother though, but
Sin City, that's a female.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Hey, well, let me ask you something here.
Yeah.
With that unalive and it happened with that unalive and it happened in Vegas, but do you think Big U actually gonna get? You think they gonna nail Big U to the cross for that?
All right, man. Sco be holding it down, man. I like old Sco, man.
Hold on, Mac. That's the only one where he did the rights. I think that's the only one where he did the rights.
Yeah, cause the nigga who was with him testifying, right?
Yes.
Well, he hit.
The people at the studio, they didn't testify that the man pulled all the cameras down and everything. So, well, they didn't testify. They gave statements that he rearranged the cameras and everything, fam. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he hit. That's his body. He hit.
Yeah, that's real talk. Yes, indeed. It said Big U, 60 years old. Man, there's more food than all of them. Yeah. Big U, and you know what I'm saying? Age don't make some people mature. You know what I'm saying? They just become bigger bullies. I know y'all done all known somebody like that.
Yeah, they think they smart. They smart. They too smart for their own goddamn good.
Yeah, folks think that, you know, with age come wisdom. Not all the time. They said everything in the music for sure. I agree. Nipsey brother said what he said on Big Boy interview. He know. Yeah, they need to bring Black Sam. Black Sam will testify on Big U. Black Sam don't give a damn about no street code. So if they do bring anything Nipsey Hussle related, Black Sam will be on the stand. I believe that.
Well, this how I knew it was over for Big U. Number one, they said you facing 600 years. The biggest problem with this shit is you gotta go per, which means you ain't got no money to get no lawyer. You gotta defend yourself. You're dead, the nails to the cross is over.
Like sound going.
Emerald said, "Nah, he won't. You don't think Black Sam will take the stand to give some information on Big U?"
If it come up about Nipsey, I think he will. Well, that's rightfully so. He ain't no street nigga. He don't go by the street code. He just defending his brother.
He might do it in the background.
Shit, he gonna do it up front.
Man, ain't nobody gonna met with
he already did it up front on the interview.
Ain't nobody. The problem is, ain't nobody gonna mess with Black Sam, man. Them 60s ain't gonna let nobody touch Black Sam.
You might be right with that one, Hitter.
I'm dead. I know. Them niggas, like Cyber said, them 60s is not gonna let nobody touch Black Sam. Period. Said Big U with money laundering, extorting, bribery, robbery, and the big one. Absolutely.
And then he turn around and say, "Man, well, all my friends had to reach out, like somebody reach out."
Caught up with you, man.
Yeah, you can't go work for LAPD with the grid program, which ain't nothing but LA. Well, the grid program ain't nothing but LAPD.
Sam been gang, man. What you heard that at Superfly? You gonna have to give me some info. I ain't never seen Black Sam with no flag. Shit, when Nipsey was out here gang banging, Black Sam was selling bootleg CDs.
He probably was Muslim, if anything.
No, if he was anything, he probably wasn't. He wasn't 6'0". That's for sure. Yeah.
They say them boy bloodline tie back to that Medici King, man. What you think about that, Hilda?
Yeah, they bloodline go back to Eritrea. But it's like, shit, man, Black Sam ain't never been on that. Black Sam just always been a hustling ass dude.
Yeah, he always been a hustler though.
They said Black Sam sold so many bootleg DVDs that the Motion Picture Association of America came and kicked their dough in. I said, damn.
Oh yeah.
They came and got Black Sam. Black Sam had that shit on lock.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Black Sam had a shootout with LA police because of his brother Big U as was beefing with Nip. Big U was trying to DP Nip. That's what that was. He was trying to get Nip to submit to a DP. Black Sam was like, it ain't happening. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. But Sam not in no game. He just ain't scared. Exactly. Yeah. Black Sam was, man, listen. Black Sam was selling bootleg DVD, T-shirts, socks, doing landscaping. That nigga did whatever it took to get a check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a hustler. I ain't supposed to.
Yeah,
do whatever, man.
Nah, that's a real deal hustler. And when it came down to the come down, he was gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to Nip talking about rapping, he was like, shit, you get this much, and I'm gonna match it. That's real brotherly love right there. You don't get that every day.
No.
You don't get that every day, fam. Yeah, get TMC on. Hey, man, the marathon will forever continue. Yeah, that's why I tell you, I know, and our region, folk don't really bump Nipsey Hussle, but bruh, listening to Nip, that shit a whole vibe, fam.
Mm-hmm.
That shit a whole vibe. Yes, indeed. The Big U was jealous as hell. Big U didn't want to, Black Sam can't sell a piece of candy in that hood he from without being on the set. They always had respect for him. Hell, they surround him like he Big U. If you want to know something, all them niggas that, man, Cousin Capone, all them niggas, BH, all them niggas, they still rocking with Black Sam. They not letting nothing happen to Black Sam, fam. They not letting nothing happen to Black Sam. That's facts. So I don't know, but I do.
Now them 6-year-olds ain't having it when it comes to Black Sam. Especially the one that got love for Nip. They gonna tell nigga, hey, I ain't gonna lie, if some A-Trays that gonna some OG A-Trays that'll get down, nigga, play with the name of Big U, real tone, and they don't even like to see.
I'm talking about with Black Sam.
Yeah. They don't even, but they'll get down about the name of Big, cause Nip did so much for LA.
Yeah, and that nigga was really trying to bring all the hoods together. He was really trying. All that shit about him meeting up with the police that week that he passed, I don't know about none of that, but I will say this. He righteous was trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Linking all them hoods together. That's why he could walk around in his section wearing all red. He had that type of respect.
Yeah, he can go to the blood neighborhood and one not gonna happen. Some folk love dude could help all the community, look out for people.
Yeah. YG 400, all them niggas were locked in. So it's just sad to see, you know what I'm saying, these niggas get taken out by real poop butts. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, the last few, you know what I'm saying, stand-up guys from Dolph getting taken out by a clucker and a hypochondriac, and you got, you know what I'm saying, 3 getting taken out by a bisexual menace, and then you got Big U getting taken out by a nigga named Shitty Cuz. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Who was brought around by none other than the brick, not the tree.
Well, you know that was Brick Lil Homie. You know what I'm saying?
He was brought. That's what I'm saying. He was brought around by the brick, not the trick. That's what he called himself, the brick, not the trick.
Right. Sam ain't on the set. Nip had all of the set moving on his word. That's what caused the real issue with Big U. Nip controlled half the set. No, and I totally agree. It was Nip influence and the fact that Nip was, you know what I'm saying, finna do something real major with Atlantic. And a nigga couldn't eat with him. Nigga felt disrespected. He the one that brought Nip to the table with Cinematic Music and Steve Lobel back in like 2008. And he feel like he ain't never get his just due off of. Yeah. But they were having a pissing contest. You're absolutely right. That nigga had major influence. And I feel like Big U saw that shit slipping out his hands. You know what I'm saying? Racketeering, extortion, all them charges that M. Rose was just talking about. And then you group that together with Big U working with the Grid program. And when he couldn't beat these niggas in the streets, he just go and tell on them. Boy, that's a cold game, bro. Cold game, fam. I tell you.
Yeah, it's a cold game, man.
Yep. Hey, but fellas, listen, that's my time, man. We done went 2 hours strong. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it slow so we can do it some more, man. You know what I'm saying? We done gave all we can give. We done came clean like the washing machine tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, salute Hilda, man. Salute Sight.
Salute, man. We're gonna do it again. But
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, boys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody in the building that rock with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my dog, Super Fly Kicks. Y'all go subscribe to him on YouTube. He got the latest, greatest, most updated in all of the fly footwear. You know what I'm saying? Salute to M. Rose and salute to The Truth. Salute to K Dizzle, Chevy Blue, our Queen Black Barbie, Divine Black Rose. Everybody that was in here kicking it with us tonight, man. Ain't nothing but love, fam. Ain't nothing but love. And I appreciate y'all for coming through and hanging out with your boy for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? On the behalf of Mac Name Ace and my dog Cypress TV, I am the Alabama hitter. And until the next time we decide to spin,
man, we in the win. We out of here.
Salute to the hitters, man. We gone that way.
Water, shit, for real. I got your bitch skinny dipping at the crib. I'm serving, counting, smoking, ounce. I just made a play for 300K. Yeah, my bitch, she bad. All my niggas rich. I got work for cheap. Damn, I feel like two-tone rave on some big feet. I fucked her to sleep, then jump back in the streets. Mama put me out, I'm straight out the trap. Stuffed 100 in a box and sent them across the map. I'm geeked up on that lane, counting while you sleep. Everybody eat. Yeah. Hey man, you seen my phone? Which one, man? I just found the trap phone. Favorite rap business, bitch. Yeah, 4 diamond rings on. M's on top of M's when I came home. My little bitch, she ratchet, yeah. Bend her over, stab it. Y'all was down dead. Let her push a nigga have it. I be dead rich. Bitch, close casket. I got money habits. Tragic. You see the pounds, now you don't. Trap, nigga, match. 1,000 pounds gone. If I make it, man, me disappear. Am I wrong? Getting head on the E-way. I just hope I make it home. Bitch ratchet just like Trina, but she fan like me alone. She bad and she a savage, yeah. Pretty and she nasty, yeah. Do she call me daddy, yeah. Met her in Louisiana, fucked her her down in Danish, yeah. Doubt that you get your first million sending things from Cali, yeah. All we know is trapping, yeah. 100 rounds in traffic, yeah. Hey, trap, 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 count, 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 it's all there, count, 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 hey, count, hey. If your bitch look good, then I might take her. Yeah, yeah. I just fuck her now. I don't wanna date her. Yeah, yeah. Nigga, wear your cape, you look like Captain Saber. Wear your cape, you look like Captain Saber.